You are watching the English news of Bình Phuoc Radio, television, and newspaper. I'm the one with the latest news for today. Ministry of Finance works with Binh Phuoc on 2 expressway projects. 50 new base transceiver stations completed in border areas. Party chef Tô Lâm received U.S. Senator. And later on, Vietnam ranks second in Southeast Asia in Happiness Index. On March 20th, a delegation from the Ministry of Finance conducted an inspection and met with Binh Phuoc provincial authorities to discuss the progress of 2 major motorway projects, the Hồ Chí Minh City Thủ Dầu Một Trơn Thành Expressway and the Gia Nghĩa of Đắk Nông Trơn Thành Expressway.
These projects are expected to be a game changer for the region's socio-economic development by alleviating congestion on key transport routes and improving connectivity between strategic locations. The central government has already allocated this year's funding to ensure smooth progress for the projects. Deputy Minister of Finance Đỗ Thành Trung, who led the delegation, reaffirmed the ministry's commitment to providing maximum support to ensure the projects stay on track. He urged Binh Phuoc to coordinate closely with ministries, agencies, and local authorities to resolve financial procedures and land clearance to keep construction on schedule. Recognizing these expressways as vital infrastructure for Binh Phuoc's development, the province has been making every effort to meet project timelines.
On March 20th, at the border post of the Hoa Lư International Border Gate in Lộc Ninh District, the Binh Phuoc Department of Science and Technology, in collaboration with Viettel Binh Phuoc, inaugurated a project to install base transceiver station in border areas. The ceremonies were part of the province's preparations for the 12th Binh Phuoc Provincial Party Congress for the 2025 to 2030 tenure. A live video link connected the main venue with Cần Dực military post in Lộc Thành Commune, allowing officials and residents to experience firsthand the benefits of 5G technology. The ribbon-cutting ceremony marked the official operation of 50 new mobile base stations, a significant milestone in the province's telecom infrastructure development. This project highlights Binh Phuoc's commitment to building a modern, well-connected border region. Binh Phuoc Provincial People's Committee has issued a plan to implement the Provincial Party Committee's conclusions on vocational training and employment support for demobilized non-commissioned officers and soldiers for the 2025 to 2030 period.
The plan aims to ensure that 100% of demobilized soldiers in the province receive career counseling and job support, including those who served and demobilized in other provinces but came to Binh Phuoc province to live. At least 60% of them are expected to enroll in vocational training courses. Between 2025 and 2030, vocational education institutions will expand their capacity, introduce a wider range of training programs, and refine the vocational training progress. The province will also enhance policies to support training and job placement to safeguard the rights and interests of demobilized soldiers. To achieve the goals, the provincial authorities have assigned the Department of Home Affairs to coordinate with the relevant departments, organizations, businesses, and local governments to create favorable policies and mechanisms. Special attention will be given to prioritizing the recruitment of demobilized soldiers to ensure stable employment opportunities for them.
And now let's take a look at the top stories around the country. Welcoming U.S. Senator Stephen David Daines during his first visit to Vietnam on March 20th, Party General Secretary Tô Lâm emphasized that the visit holds significant importance in promoting the positive development of Vietnam-U.S. relations. The Party General Secretary affirmed that the United States remains one of Vietnam's leading important partners. Lâm welcomed Washington's strengthening of cooperation with Vietnam and support its path towards a strong, independent, self-resilient, and prosperous country. Acknowledging the positive outcomes achieved since the elevation of bilateral ties to a comprehensive strategic partnership, Lâm outlined key priorities to further develop bilateral cooperation, emphasizing that economic, trade, and investment relations should remain an important pillar of the bilateral relation, along with expansion of collaboration in science and technology, innovation, energy, pharmaceuticals, and agriculture, the areas where the U.S. has strengths and Vietnam has growing demand. Thanking the leaders of U.S. Congress and both the Republican and Democratic parties for their support, the party General Secretary urged Dance to further advocate for a more harmonized, sustainable, effective, and substantive partnership. The U.S. Senator agreed with the Vietnamese party chef's orientations regarding bilateral relations. He emphasized his desire to strengthen ties between the two countries across all sectors. He also wished for enhanced collaboration in combating drug trafficking and further joint effort against illegal immigration. He pleaded to convey Lum's regards to President Donald Trump and reaffirm his commitment to fostering stronger Vietnam-U.S. ties in the years ahead. Prime Minister Phạm Minh Chính has ordered that Long Thành International Airport must be basically completed by December 31st this year, ensuring it is ready to welcome its first flight. During an inspection visit to the construction site in Đồng Nai province and accompanying transport projects on March 20th, the Prime Minister emphasized the project's critical significance. Talking to ministries, sectors, contractors, and local authorities, Prime Minister Chính stressed that all stakeholders must remain committed to the December 31st, 2025 deadline. In parallel with the airport project, transportation routes connecting to the airport are also being invested in and studied for further development. To ensure long-term transport connectivity, the leader also asked for consideration of a metro line linking Long Thành Airport with Tân Sơn Nhất International Airport in Ho Chi Minh City. According to the 2025 World Happiness Report, released by the Wellbeing Research Center at the Oxford University of UK on March 20th, Vietnam ranks second in the Southeast Asia in the Happiness Index and is one of the countries with the fastest growing happiness index over the past 3 years. In this year's report, Vietnam ranks 46th out of 143 countries and territories, climbing 8 places compared to 2023. This marks a significant improvement in Vietnam Happiness Index over the past 3 years, rising from the 77th place in 2021 to 65th in 2022, 54th in 2023, and now 46th in 2025. In Southeast Asia, Vietnam holds the second position behind only Singapore. The ranking is based on citizens' self-reported assessment of their own lives. The study was conducted in collaboration with the analytics firm Gallup and the United Nations Sustainable Development Solution Network. Thác Bà Lake in Yên Bái is becoming an attractive destination for tourists due to the radiant beauty of blooming Caribbean trumpet or foaming flowers. The cluster of bell-shaped yellow flowers blossom across the lake's islands, creating a stunning natural landscape that captivates visitors. The Caribbean trumpet trees typically bloom from February to May each year. Currently, nearly 7 hectares of the yellow Caribbean trumpet trees are in full bloom, while 1 hectare of purple ones is expected to blossom soon on the small island of Thác Bà Lake. With the harmonious blend of nature and the radiant yellow hues of the Caribbean trumpet flowers, Thác Bà Lake is not only an attractive tourist destination, but also an ideal place for visitors to seek relaxation, tranquility, and fresh air. And that also wraps up our bulletin. Thanks for your watching and goodbye for now.